Hello everyone, I'm Legend Ronnie, and today I want to help you get your 30 million kills in KvK. I want to give you the 3 best ways how you can acquire a lot of kills in KvK, because in the end all these stats matter, either for your personal achievements or being able to stay in the alliances that you're wishing. This definitely will help you out. So commanders play a very important role, resources play a very important role, speed ups play a very important role. So the number one way how to acquire these 30 million kills, and that is the best way if that's what you want, only to get your 30 million kills, it is using marchers like cheeseburgering marchers. And I've done a video specific for this, and I'm going to make sure to post a card on the top. In that video I detail a little bit more about these marchers, but for short, it is using marchers like Attila Takeda, it is using marchers like Pakal and Harald, because these type of marchers, they have a lot of defensive options and they have a lot of counterattack, which is exactly what is happening when someone is swarming you, but in the same time they have a lot of offensive capabilities. So if the targets are not swarming you or are not touching you, you're still doing a lot of damage to them, which this helps you out getting a lot of kills. And how does this help you out get a lot of kills? Well, it is the hopping city situation or the cheeseburgering. The more you do it, the better you learn it, because it is exactly like walking, it is exactly like driving. The more you do it, the better you're good at it. And this can be applied with multiple marchers as well. So for example, if you already have Pakal and Harald, if you also have Attila and Takeda, you could always go out with one, go in with the other. So while your one is going in that everybody is targeting, your other march is already out. Once that march goes in, you take it out, because of course they will switch the target, and then you can get that one in, and you have this one which is already hitting for maybe 10 seconds. By the time they swarm it, you're already doing cycles of skills, then you can retreat it back in. So again, it's various situation, because some players might just be very overwhelming. In some situations they may have so many marchers outside that you won't be able to get your march inside, which will not give you a lot of good trades. So there is situation when this is very useful. But cheeseburgering, if you have time, it is one of the best way to acquire your 30 million kills. Now, one of the marchers that I did not mention in that video is because this would go like a rank 6, maybe even 7. And I think I might just mention something about it. It's an XY and Nevsky. I have seen this one being used, and I have seen reports with it, especially when players are not paying a big attention, or as long as you are able to release a Nevsky skill, you're on the driver's seat, which means that you will be able to get a lot of severely wounded on the target as long as Nevsky is releasing his skill, and then you go back in the city. But if your march is yellow when you're going back in the city, I think the other people that are swarming you might just do too much severely wounded on you. So it is an ups and down with this XY Nevsky to try to go in and out of the city. The other marchers, or the marchers mentioning in that video as the top 5, are much better options. The second best way how to acquire your 30 million kills is having a lot of resources. If you are a fighter, speed up should be a non-issue, which means that you're always saving your universal speed ups for field fighting. So for example, if I go into my universal speed ups, you see that I have quite a lot. All these speed ups are going in war purposes, just gaining kills out of the speed ups rather than powering up. And the same thing with the resources. If you're farming a lot of resources, you're having a lot of farms, then you will be able to get those 30 million kills even if your commanders are not the best. But of course, not going 5 marchers versus 100 and getting swarmed to that every single time and just emptying hospital after hospital while gaining just a little bit of kills. So it does matter how you play with those 5 marchers and how you spend those resources, because like I said, if you're getting swarmed, then you might just not even reach the 30 million kills. Now, while you're saying that the second method, it is a very easy method, there is the third method, where let's say resources are not very high, you don't have time to farm resources, you are very busy, probably job, life in general, or whatever reason, and your resources are very low. You're going in KvK, you have a couple of 100 millions of each, but you might want to try to at least get the best rewards in the KvK. Now, in order to get the maximum or the best rewards in KvK, if I'm correct, is the 20 million mark. So if you don't really care about that coin for the 30 million, if you reach the 20 million mark, then you will be able to get most of the rewards, or all the rewards except that coin, from the KvK. If that is the situation and you only have like a 20 million mark, I've done 2 videos regarding this, is playing with tier 4 troops and tier 5 troops, having a mix of tier 4 and tier 5 in the same march. And that way, by using a proportion of around 25-30% of tier 5 and rest tier 4, you will be able to fill your hospital with mostly tier 4 troops, which tier 4 troops are very cheap to heal. So again, I've done 2 videos regarding that. I'm gonna make sure to post cards on the top so you can have a bigger and greater idea about what I'm talking about. And also in one of those videos that I'm talking, I was able to get 400 million kill points on a Pass 7 opening and Kingsland. So that was about 3.5 days of fighting, and I got 400 million kill points using tier 4 and tier 5 mixed in the march. When resources are low and you wanna still fighting, tier 4 are kings when it comes to hospital builds. Of course, in some situations, especially if you get swarmed, trades will not look as pretty. But when you're emptying hospital of tier 4, of tier 5, I can 100% tell you that you will feel a difference on resources and how cheap tier 4 are to heal. And when finally speed ups are getting low as well, then that can definitely tell you that you should put an end to that KvK. I could also do a mention regarding how you can get a lot of kills in KvK is people that like to get rallied. But to be honest, I despise that method quite a lot. And I also don't recommend it. I think there is better ways to get kills than waiting to get rallied. There is those type of people that hoard a lot of troops, and particular tier 4, because if someone has high power, it is less likely that he will get rally without reinforcement. But if your power is low and you're somewhere around 70-80 million and you have a lot of tier 4, there is a high chance that you will get rallied, and if they fail, they might just rally you again and rally you again. And this is another way how you can get a lot of kills. But like I said, I kind of despise this strategy, because it means that you're not using troops in KvK. It means that you don't have a lot of dead troops, right? So that doesn't really help the kingdom overall. It will just help you get your kills, but you won't get dead troops. A lot of people find that fun, and for a time I found it fun as well. And in many KvKs, I get rallied as well. I mean, I like that too. There is no reason to put it on the side to get rallied. I definitely like it. But it's what is helping your kingdom is the play style, or how you get used of playing the game. Because you see, on another hand, I also contribute my kingdom pretty strong with field fighting, troops, and so on. Even that, I like to get rallied. So if you're doing that, then it's quite alright if you can do both. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? How is the best method to get your 30 million kills? And of course, Crystal Tech is involved, and Crystal Tech has an importance. But everybody knows that now with the new Crystal Tech and the new character that they introduced in the Crystal Tech is making things a little bit easier. You're gaining quite a lot of crystals from this, and I've done a video for that as well. And it will help you out go through your Crystal Tech and build up a decent Crystal Tech, even if you're not spending in the game. Until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, everyone. Take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.